Hello friends, welcome to Wild Rift stream. Just give me a minute till then. So hello guys and welcome to another Wild Rift stream. Today, however, it is not me that is playing. I will be casting a live game in the quarterfinals of the Kanyathon Wild Rift tournament. In fact, it is going to be an excellent matchup because on the blue side, aka on the left side, we have a team called SG Legacy from India. They have the roster is in front of you on the left. On the right side, however, we do have KOG, aka Kings of Glory Bangladesh. They are one of the best teams from Bangladesh that are playing. So should be very interesting to see how this matchup plays out. And yeah, so I will be casting the game as well from game 2 or game 3 onwards. We also will have Stark joining us as well. And the draft is already underway. Basically match चालू हो चुका है. And yeah, just have fun and tune in. Today I will take a back seat as well and just cast the games as well. And you can see already, right? So Team Cub or AKSG Legacy are well known to be a very coordinated team. They have some carry potential across all the lanes. So you have Hawks, you have Edis, you have Cub himself, and you have obviously STAK Lemon and Skrid. And on the other side also you have KOG K9. You have a beast of a jungler in K9 himself. His ban laner Hinks is pretty good as well. Their ADC Samurai is like 50 points as well. And yeah, that's about it. No, that's not Stark in my it's my brother, bro. So anyways, the game is about to get started, and first pick Galio coming straight up. So that's something very interesting. You generally don't see a Galio pick up first, but it does tell me that Cubs team are very much trying to emphasize or prioritize on on team fighting here, right? So the fact that they've gone and picked that as well is very interesting. And yeah. And on the other side also you have this. Why the hell is my fucking cable being a bitch today, guys? Apologies. I'll just keep it like this for now. Yeah, perfect. Alright, so if you look at the draft already, like Renekton, Ezreal has been picked on the other side as well. Let me know that, by the way, like Slow and Ivy, if you want me to just mute, I can mute that also, it's fine. And Ezreal getting picked as well. On the other side, obviously, going ahead with India's national jungle champ, which is Wukong. And a Kaisa pickup also quite strong in the meta. Ezreal Karma is a very good potent bot lane. I think it's a very strong poke response. And I think it's good because Ezreal and Karma can both disengage into the Galio and Wukong engage. So I like the fact that those have been picked. The Renekton, however, might be a little difficult here in that kind of competition. He will get caught out, get CC quite a bit. So I think Hinks will basically have to play a little around his own solo inners as well. So we'll have to wait and see how that pans out. If you see the bans coming in as well, definitely they know that they probably feel that this Galio is going support, can be flexed. That's why KOG is like, let's ban Zoe as well. Let's ban the Yasuo, Yone. So Hawks, all the champions that Hawks plays is technically banned. Right? These are 4 champions that he plays. He's known to play Aatrox mid as well. Obviously that can be flexed with Edis on him as well, but it's still banned out. So very very interesting to see क्या हो रहा है. मेरी eyes red क्यों हो रखी है? What happened to my eyes? Why are they red? I'm good, bro. Hello Zapto, what's up? Rap God. Alright. In any case, Olaf getting banned out as well. K9 can play that as well. K9 is known to play Rammus. There you go. Rammus banned also. Now, he also plays Evelynn. He plays Inzao. He plays pretty much every jungler you want him to play. He can still play J4 into this also. I'll have to wait and see what he picks here because on the left side, you have a very clear composition. Wukong, Galio. There is some level of engage. We don't know who mid is. Could just be the Galio going mid. We'll have to wait and watch how that pans out. On the other side, however, the Vex ban I think is very, very smart, because this clearly indicates that Hawks is getting a little funneled for his champion pool. This also means it's a Karma mid lane actually. So doubling down on the poke damage as well as some disengage coming out. Very shield and heal heavy is K9's composition right here. On the other side, however, we have to wait and see what that gets countered by SG Legacy. Now obviously Hawks is a great Akali player, does not hesitate to lock that in straight away. So while all of his picks were banned out, like the boy has enough picks to pick for himself, gets the Akali for himself. Now this could potentially be a Camille jungle and a Wukong top, because Edis is known to play Wukong. It doesn't fare that well into the Renekton in lane, but in team fights, Wukong obviously has a pretty good utility as well, just guy going in and being the initiator that his team needs, right? So the first two picks from SG Legacy made it look like, wow, they're going for like a very heavy engage comp. But then they slowly sort of went into a different pattern with the Akali and the Camille, but still overall have a very insane lock potential, right? The Camille ulti into the Galio ulti, right? One person on the side of K9 will be caught, and it's going to be really interesting to see what the disengage is going to be like. Now, the fact is, if Karma's not the one getting ulted by Camille, Karma's ultimate can just drop on wherever Galio is landing. Similarly, the Shyvana would be happy to get ulted on, because there's a Nami ult as well in the back to do a lot of damage. I kinda really like the Shyvana pick right here. I think it makes a lot of sense given what SG Legacy are trying to play. Having said that though, you know, I think this is going to be a very close game. I do feel, however, Cubs team is a little bit more coordinated, a little bit better. I wouldn't say macro, but the team coordination is a lot better. So I do see them perhaps winning out team fights. If I had to give it like a prediction, I would be like 60-40. But you know what, guys? I want you to know what your poll is. Game 1. Who's going to win? Alright, a poll is being put up. Is it going to be SG Legacy or KOG? Now, let me know what you guys think as well. Audience polls as well as opinion polls. KOG Puru, is it is it Puru as in Puru? I don't know. But again, I do feel like Samurai, K9 and Hinks are the main carries here. I don't know who 2v2t is, nor do I know who Puru is. But we'll have to wait and see. Nocturne, like, shout out Doofy please. Shout out to my boy Doofy. गेम म्यूजिक की जगह कुछ मस्त गाना बजाओ ना. क्या क्या रिंकिया के पापा ही हंस दे बजाएगा बैकग्राउंड में. चोमो, just listen to the game music. You don't ask he when leak bajta to play some other background. Miss the old days 21 when you used to see a lot of these streams. Ha, I know, so that's the whole point, right? I mean, alright, so I will be using my mouse mostly. I will zoom out slightly because the game is more fun. Direct camera on for now. This is perfect. Alright, this is going to be the matchups for now. Quick look at itemization, basic starts from both the teams. Alright, so the main lane to watch is actually going to be the bot lane. The SJ Nami do provide a lot of hope, but having said that, you know, the Galio can just walk in front of the face and just press buttons like he did, so should be fine. Shyvana will look to mostly power farm. Camille may look to go for a gank as well. Camille's clear is going to be at par with Shyvana. Nah, Shyvana a little faster though. Oh, this is Excel in dekha, show his Excel skills. Excel will be a little bit later. Thank you, Dua, for the Jord comment. Blue side calm versus no chances against GG. See, right now 70% of you guys are saying that SG Legacy will win. So again, you know, like I say 60, you say 70. We both are agreeing that SG Legacy will about to win. Oh, it's a nice trade by Hinks. Dude! Edis is one soloed. Oh, there you go. Alright, this is something that unfortunately Edis has done with me also. He underestimates Renekton level 2. When Renekton has level 2 and empowered stun, you die a lot. I mean, obviously he'll come back in the game because he's a good player. But that's like, again, Hinks is a very good ban laner, okay? I have played against both of these players and I can definitely tell you that Hinks is not someone you underestimate. He will get the opportunities and get the solos if he wants to. On this side, however, I like that Cubs team is very much focusing on getting the Scuttle. Skid is there to help them out as well. Meanwhile, bot scuttle already taken. The K9's on a full farm fest right now. He is sort of out farming Camille by a mile. He's one camp extra already. His entire jungle is cleared, whereas Bloom, there's still 3 camps left to be cleared for Cub. So actually, good power farming by the Shyvana. Looks to get to a level 5 instantly at this point and then make some plays happen. Refresh कर दे भाई, अब PP बोल रहा है. What happened? Why do you need to refresh? The game not visible? Wait, is the stream dead? Bro, like, I'm getting annoyed with this guy pressing loading every time. It's on time mode. Anyways, okay. You guys can watch the game, right? Let me know. थोड़ा buffering the game में होगा ना. That's just YouTube being YouTube. That's not my stream. In any case, level 5, you can see right now Edis and Camille are looking for a Wukong Camille engage right here. Hinks is too fed at this point. They can't kill him at all at 1v2. What do you guys think? Are your predictions going to change after the early game right now? Because you can see that the Renekton is gonna have his anti-item and finishing a lot of these things as well. And yeah, I'm gonna go with directed camera for now because not a lot of action honestly beyond the first blood. Here comes K9 for a gank right here, but there is going to be a ward, so he will spot them out. But I think they know it. They have flashes. Arls could be an opportunity for K9 to just blow Summoners before the dragon fight starts. Mid lane also, we haven't spoken much. It just looks like it's going to be a farm fest at this point. 2v2T seems to be doing fine, but Hawks is actually just having the push potential every time and actually allows him to roam as well. And this time 2v2T, like, you know what guys, I'm not gonna let you roam. He actually leaves his minions just to roam. Like, this is a very committed team fight. But here comes Camille Galio as well, and a beautiful pickup onto the Nami. That's gonna be a return kill as well. Ezreal is doing a lot of damage. However, the Karma does people zone people off. Hawks should be in trouble. Here comes Kaisa. It's on the other side, and this is what I'm talking about. The team fighting coming out from Cubs team is just a tad bit better. There, the flash is great. R2 from Akali. The kill gets the. There you have it. It's gonna be a 3-for-1 at the end of the day, I think, yeah, or 3-for-2 at the end of the day. So they get a kill or 2 back, but really good engage right here by Cub. They just go all in, and again, like, that conviction and dedication was pretty good. I like the fact that the Karma rotated, but it was mostly Cub's engage that allowed them to net the first kill, and then from that point onwards, it was pretty easy. Ezreal and Shyvana both get a kill of their own, so 2-for-3, not the worst outcome for KOG. But definitely a good comeback coming out from Cubs team. It sort of still puts them a little behind in gold. And there is no... I mean, I think he will have his ult by that time as well. Now let's see what's happening in the mid lane. Because 2 of those kills have gone to the Camille and 1 has gone to the Akali. So they have their items completed. KOG have not backed with their items yet. And again, this is going to be a trade, but... Okay, KOG is realizing, you know what, I don't have time to back, let me just get the Herald ASAP. And Cubs team did not waste a single second. They're like, you know what, fuck it, we need to get this dragon and make a call onto the Herald as well. But the question is, can they get the Herald on time? They do. Not the worst thing, but they have full mid power open. That's a 4-man mid. And potentially a single Nami, not sure what they can do at this point. Nami does press a ult and almost clears the entire wave out. Not the worst thing working current, they will jump on her, but Kami does prevent the turret from being taken. Meanwhile, bot side, couple of platings. So who's getting ahead here, right? Renekton cuts off the tower as well. So does Ezreal get 3 platings. They get 3 platings, so the platings are counteracted right here. Now Hawks has his ultimate. K9, KOG Samna has to run away. You'll be okay, there you have it. So good gameplay coming out from both the teams. This is a very close game, mind you, but I like the fact that Akali got another kill, right? So Hawks and Cub are now the carries of SG Legacy at this point. On the other hand, your Shyvana is power farming pretty darn well. And here comes Cub and the exhaust is there. A tad bit too aggressive, but you know, there's no harm in trying, right? You only waste the ults, you don't use at this point. Hinks versus Edis. This is a matchup that has not traditionally gone well. The stun just comes. He's waiting for his shadow as well. And has to ult also. Oh my lord, this is not looking good. Hinks is a little bit too aggressive right here. He actually could end up dying. He does have his ultimate. The speeding thing should help him now. Here he goes. Okay, and Oh, nice flash coming out from him. Will he survive?
Red team champion.
Oh my god! That was so close. The shield helped him out right there. The Nami ult is not enough. They get a kill onto the Renekton as well. Great play coming out from SG Legacy right here. Now Karma could be in trouble right here. You don't want to risk doing that. She does press the ult again. Too bad. Too late. That kill ends up gonna go over again, and slowly but steadily KOG are making mistakes they shouldn't. SG Legacy are now capitalizing. This is what I'm talking about, right? The blue side team just have a little bit more experience in playing as a team, right? Here, Hinks was playing a little too solo queue in my matter. The moment he got Wukong's ult, he should have just backed. He went ahead, he wanted that kill, he got greedy. That allowed Kai'Sa to go back and kill them back. And you know, like, he just got a little lucky there. He had his shield and Ezreal's ult did hit him, but not before the magic shield actually saved his life. So now the gold is sort of very much even Stevens, but in terms of kill advantages, you're looking at again Camille with 3 kills, 6,000 gold. Again, Shyvana has 1 kill but has insanely farmed up a lot, so doing really well. The biggest struggler for K9 right now is their Karma. The Karma is at 4.6k gold, cannot do much, and this is going to be a very bad problem for them in the teamfight stage, because when you have the Wukong, Camille and Galio, that's an insane amount to engage, right? And the Karma needs to be really smart on how she plays this. She's lost some farm trying to roam, she's lost those kills, she died in the mid lane when she shouldn't have, and some mistakes from their team also costed her being behind. Now look at the poke coming out, the bubble also landed. That's a great opportunity. Cub has to flash away. I will take those fights. Not bad at all. Well played. This thing as well now. The dragon is not up for a while, so I don't understand the 5v5. However, KOG can go bot. They are seeing Edis. They want to do something happen, make something in the mid lane. The mid lane farm is just getting pushed. Nobody's gonna take that. Top lane is empty. Is pushing against SG Legacy. Meanwhile, the bot lane target's taken. So it's a close game so far, but I do feel the next team fight might just determine who ends up winning right here. But what we can see are objectives have been taken. The Rift Herald is the first one to spawn. Quickly having a look at all summoner spells right here. Everyone has everything up. The only person who does not have flash right now is Cub, because he used his last team fight. Everybody else, flash from Karma, flash from Necton will be up in the next 10 seconds. Now it's a fight they have to take. Takes a blue buff, 10 seconds to go. Ezreal as well. Let's have a look at the items being made. Ezreal's on 2 items, so good power spike. GA by Shyvana already ready. Anti-heal ready from 2 champions as well. On the other side also, Ezreal and everyone's like doing a lot of damage, and the pick actually happens. Oh my god, a beautiful pick off right here. There you go. The team fight sort of ends before it could start, and Hinks is trying to do what he can. It's not going to be enough, but K9 is in the midst of the fight, will end up blowing his GA. They get 2 for 0 at this point. He will respawn. Cub on the other hand is doing so much damage. The shutdown ends up going, but Hawks, being the solo carry for a Legacy right here, gets himself 4 kills, 3 kills rather. It's a 4 for 2, and this all started just because Ezreal got caught with the Camille ultimate. Did not see that coming. And again, you know, in these objective team fights, you are seeing one team have the setup done properly, right? And it is SG Legacy. Both the team fights, they were not afraid to use the Camille ult to just engage. The team followed up immaculately. They got priority picks. And once their Ezreal is dead, or even just not even in the team fight, like, I think KOG did find to get a couple of kills back for themselves, but it was just not enough. And now things are looking very difficult. They have to yet again give up the second dragon. Obviously, because they did not have ultimate. Shyvana just out farming her ultimate as well, and it is out taking top. Again, you can't do much at this point. Your Akali is uber giga fed at this point. Has finished her Abaddon's death cap. You have to wait. You have to total. But again, KOG slowly and steadily seem to be losing the plot of the game. And that's mainly possible because of how Camille is engaging, followed up by Akali. Akali is like just simply zoning off the carries. Like, there's nothing a Nami, the Karma can do. The Ezreal is dying immediately. And as much as Hinks is trying to get the backline, it's not enough. A Renekton going in solo on a Kai'Sa is not going to kill her at this point. He has the items to do it, but it's just not going to be enough. And now KOG are looking to go for the bot lane as well. Another fight's about to happen. This time it is under tower. A bit risky, I may add. It does not still matter. The Karma is immaculate as well. Let's ends up getting Akali is dominant at this point. Samurai can actually get some kills for himself. It's not going to be enough. That's also because Shivani on the other side is playing a Fiora split push gameplay. He's just getting another tower for herself. They get 1 tower back. Samurai's full HP. Samurai can actually stop these recalls if he wants to, choosing not to, or just doesn't want to risk getting caught right there. Again, it's a 3 for 1. So Cubs team won yet again, and they lost a tower but got 1 back. So this still favors Cubs team, but oh, K9 caught in the wrong place. He wanted to fight this. He still wants to fight this. He will run away, luckily now. Alright, if you take a close look at gold right here, the junglers are clearly dictating the pace of this game, right? Like, honestly, Camille and the way Cubs initiating on this Camille gameplay is amazing, and that's allowing his team to win out most of these team fights. Having said that, on the other hand, you know, K9's playing a little bit more of a selfish style. He's trying to farm for himself, get the items, because he knows he has to be the main damage dealer. At this point, Karma is just reduced to being a shield bot and a CC bot. Karma will give you some poke and damage, but make no mistake, the damage is not coming out from Karma anymore. Karma is just going to give utility and some shields and give me some poke, a little bit here and there. But Shyvana, Ezreal are the main source of damage dealers. 9,000 gold on the Ezreal, but if you look at Kai'Sa on the other hand, 10,000 gold on Kai'Sa herself is quite strong, is completed 2.5 items already. Ezreal also 2.5 items, but the Kai'Sa items are a little more stronger. Plus, she's obviously going to finish with her item very soon. So, things are not looking that good for KOG. They are finding themselves 4,000 gold behind. And at this point, you have to wonder just what more can we do, right? Like, so, Aegis has not had a great game. But then again, the advantage that Renekton was able to carry in the first blood that he got, he was not able to translate. Now, a fight is about to happen. Shyvana goes in on the Galio. The stun does happen. They want to get a kill on the Galio. He will flash out. All things said and considered, Shyvana ult for Galio flash, not bad. Renekton needs to go and respond to the Wukong right here, and I don't think that's happening. Meanwhile, the Hawks is looking for that kill, and there you have it. He wants to jump on KOG. Ooh, quick reflexes on KOG as well. Karma could be in trouble. Here comes the Galio ultimate. Karma has to flash away. Zonia does not have a flash, but she's going to die as well. There's a lot of damage, and the ultimate still lands, but the damage is insane. The people from K9 are coming late from KOG, and Hinks tries to get a kill for himself. It does not matter. The Akali is giga uber fed at this point, and this is again, you know, being caught off in the wrong places, and Cubs team, aka SG Legacy, just rotating a little bit faster. And that little bit, that game of inches, I always keep talking about how Wild Rift is game of inches. It's always about who rotates first. Like 2 seconds before his entire team was there, they are able to just complete the game off. They are so crazy right on. They will be successful, and there you have it. No F's given right here. SG Legacy, in what was a very common start of the game, completely dominantly playing this game and getting the first win in this best of 3. I mean, it's very obvious who the MVP of this match is going to be. I mean, I would still give Cub a very close second, but it was Hawks. You banned 5 of his champions, and the dude was like, you know what, my 6th champion can carry just as hard. He picks the Akali for himself. Super clinical in team fights. Gets the carries for himself. You can see the damage dealt as well. Akali had a lot of damage as well, and I feel like the Karma pick was fine up until it started roaming and lost gold. They did get caught out in a few places, and obviously we will credit that to SG Legacy for catching people out. The Dragon fight, they caught the Nami. The Rift Herald fight, the Ezreal got caught out. So KOG never got in a proper 5v5 to make the difference, and that honestly was it. Once Akali got fed, and once the Camille was just getting kills after kills, that's it. So game 2 is about to start very soon. Hopefully I get invited to it. But after seeing game 1, it does look like SG Legacy are the slightly better team. They were the first place team of their group. KOG was the second best place. That's how the matchups are being made. But yeah, man, I think after this game, definitely it does look like KOG may have to switch things around a little bit. Like, you could see that they had potential. You know, Baron played well, Jungle played well, Bot was fine. But eventually it's a team game, right? Like, you are only as good as the sum of your individual parts, right? So the sum is greater than individual parts. So I feel at that point, that's where SG Legacy's strength really comes in. Like, individually they're great players, but when they play together as a team is when they're even stronger. And that's where I feel like KOG have to respond with that, because individually KOG are also great players. But as a team, you know, that's where Wild Rift also comes into play, right? So let's hope and see ye game if they can turn things around or not. And yeah, just wait and see for a few minutes. Until then, I'll read chats and stuff. Support a best ban like a gold same queue, I have no idea. Boycott Prime. Akali went Bur, exactly. Akali completely just went Bur at this point. अरे थोड़ा आकाश चोपड़ा की भी आत्माला कमेंट्री में. आकाश चोपड़ा कौन है? Akali तो अंधा घुस रहा था. Once you get 6 kills on Akali, obviously we will do this. Just a big mid diff. Honestly, it was. I mean, the fact that it was a team diff and that translated even more to a bit this thing. Anywho, we're coming back to game 2. Wow, they don't let me rest to them. Rom Bhishi bhaiya, okay. Itna chaos, Kog map is lagging, QFT level been lagging, much you can comment, thank you. Alright, cool. So Akali go burst. So at this point, do you change your bans? If you're KOG, do you ban the Akali? Or do you not ban the Akali? Because you have the Aatrox, you have the Yasuo. Like, Hawks has shown ki he can carry on multiple picks. So it really depends on what you want to ban against him. Cricket commentator. Akash Chopra. No, I know. I was just a little confused. Nimbu diff. Yeah, I mean, Lemon is always like a solid rock in any team he is. He's never the reason a team loses. That's for sure. Nautilus ban coming out from Legacy again. They're banning Lucian as well. Samurai actually can play the Kaisa himself. And if KOG wants, KOG can actually go for a Lulu Kaisa composition here. The Karma pick, I think, was a great pick. It was just not played that well. We'll have to wait and see how that pans out once the picks get done. The Camille, I think, is a great ban. The Akali is a great ban. I like these bans. You know what? If something was just too broken, ban it. You know, a lot of times people feel like, I can kill sakta ho, and maybe you can. But sometimes, like, a champion like Camille, bro, like, just ults people, what the fuck do you do, right? You can't. So you ban it out. I think that's a good pick. And the way that they played around the Camille was very, very well done. Like, they were clinical in just the fact that the moment this guy ulted on Camille, people followed up. So that was pretty cool. Kings can play Aatrox. I've seen his Aatrox. Here, if Edis wants, he can play the Wukong, he can play the Scion, he can play the Fiora. A lot of options here. Galio gets picked up again, so Skrid is definitely looking to play Galio yet again. This could be a Diana jungle or Diana mid, we don't know, but again, they are giving something for the Galio to ult on, right? Last time it was the Camille, the Wukong, this time it's the Diana. Now, do they go ahead with the Shyvana? No, this time they're going to go ahead with the Wukong, which I like, but I also like K9 being on a carry. And Wukong is more of a tank in the jungle than a carry. I mean, he could be the carry too, but we'll have to wait and see. Like, Shyvana is more of a carry. Ooh. I like that bit. Shravan Vyurcha. I like that pick, but it mostly because Galio completely screws up. And anything else you want to pick that can be locked down, suddenly you're like, nope, can't happen. Yeah, again, good against Varus as well. So interesting. Levin goes for Varus for himself. Corki, now you can ban Ezreal and Kaisa, and I think Samurai's champion pool is sort of GG. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, again, this is looking like SG Legacy are very much looking to play favorites in this game. We'll have to wait and see what the last two bans are. Remember, Baron is yet to be picked on the side of SG Legacy. On the side of K9 KOG team, rather, mid is left and support is left. Unless they think the mid is Morgana herself. I mean, 2v2t has to play out of his mind. He has to play his best ever Wild Rift game for KOG to win, I feel. Because there was a gap. And I think I like that he rotated, but it was just some gap that has to be fixed. Fuzi Gaming, are those Indian teams? No, the team on the blue side, aka KOG, is from Bangladesh. The team on the red side, aka SG Legacy, is India. They should play Machi. Not against this combo. We matter what Galio Girana can shoot with Machi over. Shouldn't have played Aatrox against Hawks. Why? I mean, I think Aatrox is a great pick if you know how to play it. It's good against anyone. It doesn't really have a hard counter. Even Fiora doesn't really beat him until like 2.5 items, and even then it's like, oh, like the Fiora has to play it perfectly for fucking Aatrox to die. So I would say, like, yeah, I mean, Aatrox, I don't know. Oh, no. The Jax is response to the Aatrox. Not too confident on that matchup. I have not seen it being played in Wild Rift at least. As a Jax player, I can tell you that yeah, I mean it's doable, but not if Aatrox is smart and hits all of his sweet spots on his Q. Alistair I like. That's actually a great pickup. Okay, that definitely means it's Morgana mid lane. They have damage. They have engaged, they have disengaged. Compositionally, the blue team looks really good right now. They just need to lock it in with a very strong AD carry. Ezreal and Kai'Sa could both work here. What else could work? Caitlyn could also work here. You don't want to play... Yeah, Caitlyn could be good here. Ezreal could be also pretty good here as well. Yeah, I don't think he played bad. I think he just played a little better this time. So that's the focus. That's the game is going to give this champion. Is KOG made support mid? I believe he is. I'm not sure. But it does look like, you know, he's playing supportive mages in the mid lane. Vayne would not be good here. You need Vayne to get enchanted. You need a Yumi, Lulu or someone to like just play around the Vayne. That's a Garen top. Garen top does well into Aatrox. It's more like I nullify you, you nullify me, I press outplay button, I ult away. Jax jungle. I'm very sus about Jax jungle because of one major reason. In the last 3 or 4 patches ago, they removed Jax's ability to get attack speed from his passive if he hits monsters. So now he can only get attack speed if he hits from his passive if he hits minions or turrets or champions. So his jungle clear speed is absolutely atrocious. Having said that, let's fight and wait and watch. But I sort of compositionally again I do feel I feel like KOG's team is pretty solid. But then we have seen how Legacy can play. Edgy Legacy is like, we know when to engage, we know when to fight, we know how to put champions in a fight, you know, like just put everyone together and fight. They group a lot more, and because of that they win a lot more. So Diana jungle here. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, okay, alright, there you go. That's what I was like. Jax jungle does make sense. So they are playing Hawks, aka Garen in the mid lane. Now this is obviously not a losing or winning matchup for either of these champions. It's just Garen. There is a thing that Edgy Legacy is doing a lot nowadays, is playing melee AD champions in the mid lane. You've seen them play Aatrox mid, Renekton mid, now Garen mid. What this does, however, is make their composition a little more AD focused. I mean, they do have the Diana to counteract that, and Varus, if he goes AP, might just be another way out. Having said that, though, I am very curious about talking about.
Welcome to Wild Rift.
So let's have it out. Wait, I can change the HUD animation, no? Oh, I don't fucking.
Minions have spawned.
Wait, where is this thing? Oh, 30 sir. Alright, cool, we good.
Red team wins.
KOG won't win unless Monkey take that. Well, that's his style, man. I think it's a VPN thing. We'll probably just restart in blind pick and figure it out. My VPN is on, so. Thank God for this. I had a legendary game where 2 people got AFK'd, so I got some points back. Oh. Whoops. Alright, cool. So, because Bangladesh ends up getting bad ping in Middle East servers, we are playing on Singapore. Sometimes if the matchmaking goes to Singapore, they get 200, or goes to ME, aka Middle East, they get 200 ping. So we're trying to make sure that the lobby is Singapore. Because for India also gets like playable ping in Singapore, and BD gets playable ping in Singapore. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, a like to the video would be awesome. We have Chinese guy in it. Who's Chinese guy in it? Oh. The good thing is that in our days, back उस ज़माने में there was no option to remake a game. You have to play 5 minutes of Wild Rift, then surrender, then go back again. But I stream tomorrow. I'm not there to play tomorrow, so. But if I'm there and if I'm home, I'll play. League of VPN, that's true. League of VPN.
Quest accepted. Wait, where are we going?
Alright. So I don't know if it's. I think it's Baron. Right? Edis is playing Baron. I mean, Edis is responding to the Aatrox. Hinx's Aatrox is pretty decent. Better than the Indian Aatroxes I've played. I've not played against Edis's Aatrox yet, so I can't say. But definitely better than most of the other Indian Aatroxes. Jack's pick I really like. I'm going to wait and see how that pans out. So remember when we dominant made Oriana and Aurelion Sol. एक time था जहाँ पे Aurelion Sol and Oriana were like just the only picks that you should play mid. That's it. And then Braum support was like OP as well. 2020 October the game released, so it's 2.5 years technically. But yeah, it's been a while. I'm hoping this is fine for them. Yeah.
Minions have spawned.
Cool. We have a game on our hands. Again, you know, my eyes will be mostly on this lane, but let's see what directed camera does. Honestly, I would like to know what directed camera even does. Is it even interesting? Is it going to show me the right things? No, it's going to show me fucking jungler jungling. I might as well see this or this. Didn't get the XP, I think. So again, level 1, Jax is strong, but yeah. Nice, good hit. The problem with this champion will just heal up everything, right? So it feels very bad, you know, when you play against a Garen or an Aatrox and you take a very good trade, then you realize कि कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, he'll just heal back up. So that's why I keep trading. But yeah, this is going to be advantage as well. Okay. I mean, Cub's there actually, so Hinks could be in trouble. He's going to freeze this. It's a ward. Nice one. Yeah, this is not going to be a freeze. Bot lane. Taunt lands onto the Alistar. Not bad. Mid is going to farm. Gan's like chilling like a villain. Bot scuttle. Bot wants to take a gank. Bot decide to not take a gank. Top has a fight. Ooh.
Red team first blood. Blue team.
Oh! Edis be like revenge to game 1, bitch!
Blue team champion slain.
Okay, that's got a hold. Alright, two cool things happened right here. One, I think Jax just went all in. Aatrox did not know what to do, completely get fucked. And Edis just towered over him and got the kill and survived, which was super well played by him. On the bot side, Varus went for a flash. Ezreal went for a flash Q. Did not hit. Varus got a free kill because of the aggression. So suddenly HG Legacy found themselves 2 kills ahead and in a very good spot. A little difficult I have to say. A little unlucky on the bot side. Top was just super well played by this. So Edis, you know, making up for his game 1 shenanigans, gets a solo kill. And now Hinks is the one who's playing on the back foot. Pella item anti-heal. Nope. I mean, you're allowed to do that. I guess, but I wouldn't. Like, I wouldn't risk not buying anti against Aatrox. I have done that too, so I get the aggression, but yeah, Hinks is, yeah, he's missing everything. He's Edis is okay. Little rusty on Jax, but doesn't matter. He's playing it really well. Bot lane, chill scenes, top. Not much happening. Mid is a farm fest. Gold wise, a huge gold lead. You can see right here, 2.6 thousand to 2.3. Again, not that behind. All things considered, he's actually gonna make it up in this farm as well. Bot lane 2.6k to 2.3k. So again, slightly behind, 2.4 to 2.6. Jungle is behind as well. Oh, that was well played. That was well played by Hinks. Like, that would have been instant death, but this is a beautiful gank from Cub. He goes for his ultimate. He wants to take this fight. Okay.
Blue team champion slain.
That was... I have been in Hinks' position, and if I were here, I would just be shouting jungle diff. Because Cub absolutely fucking changed the shape of this lane forever. The fact that the gank came, the fact that KOG is trying to focus bot, and the fact they get first tower, this is just game over. Aatrox is fucked completely. And in the bot side, they don't even get the win. They don't even win the 3v2. They lose a kill in the 3v2. How sad is that? And the ult was a waste. The taunt is a... what is... Oh lord. Yeah, this is KOG just playing on tilt, one of this phone. And the flash Q as well. The herald, the hex tag has been made. There you have it. I think game 1 was as close of a game as we could get. But this is looking like an absolute storm. 5 minutes in the game. Like literal demolish happening of the Baron lane. Edis gets a solo kill. Jungler follows up. They completely destroy that lane. Wukong tries to gank bot lane. It is unsuccessful. They lose a kill. And they lose another one. And now they're 5,000 gold behind. They dare not fight this Baron. They are looking to fight again. And
Killing spree. Red team champion slain. Shut down.
that's just... I mean, Morgana getting the shutdown also not the best thing, but not the worst either. And they want to fight this. How will they fight this when they're so far ahead? The only way out is a binding. A binding needs to land, a follow-up has to be given, and a kill has to be taken. Otherwise, this is not going to be enough. The damage does not exist. Varus is here, the AD carry is here. Ezreal's bot uses ult, doesn't matter. They get the kill onto the Wukong, and they might get something bad, but not before. They're just fighting on different fronts right here. Ezreal is there. It's a very uncoordinated effort coming out from KOG. Unfortunately for them, very good for SG Legacy because they are just getting kills after kills after kills. There's a 4 kill going out to the Jax. Great pickup now that you look at it. I was wondering how this matchup would go, but he just showed, you know what, you can win this matchup, just play like an aggro beast. And then, you know, like, K9 just not having a great game, honestly. Like, they got the binding, they got the Alistair engage, and they got the Wukong ult, but where is the damage? All these 3 champions do not have significant amounts of damage. Unless, of course, the Morgana has finished or Leandries or some other things like that. And they did not have Ezreal in that team fight. And SG Legacy had Varus. So again, just really bad selection to fight. Maybe they'll just poke the thing out, didn't have to ult. Point blank mates, oh my god. Well, this guy is just on fire on the other side. Morgana, dead. Wukong, alive. Garen, split pushing with Herald. Nullbreaker. I mean, is it me or does like Legacy look very, very good in this game right now? Like they look like, oh dude, like we are just so much better than you. Like game 1, you could still say that KOG had a chance to come back, and like obviously missteps were made, but game 2 just feels like annihilation. It just feels like the gap just grew. And the question that I'm thinking to myself is there an opportunity for a comeback? Can K9 do something? Can KOG do something to get some kills back? Because the thing about Wild Rift that this game has gone very slow. If you hold out till the later stages and if you get items, there's a way in which this works. But if I look at the composition, Morgana doesn't really scale. Ezreal maybe scales, Aatrox scales, but Jack scales harder. Diana scales very well. Wukong becomes a tank at the end of the day. So I would still give the scaling advantage to SG Legacy because Garen also being a split pushing beast will not just die. Hard. Very hard. I agree with I'm not normal. How can you lose to a late game comp in the early game? The difference is Edis got the solo kill and Cub completely annihilated a lane with the second gang. And Hinks, like outplayed. This is the best champion in the game, guys. Please, we will look at this champion and see his outplays. Garen presses the sword and circles like a bitch. Does not die. Or does die? Nah, he will not die. He will not die. He will not die. Oh, does die. Guru doing an absolute best. Well, that's all she wrote, boys. At this point, spam surrenders would be happening. It's 28,000, 36 and 9,000 gold. The game is over, boys. Yeah, this is that Wild Rift does not allow you to end games in 10 minutes anymore. Otherwise, this game was absolutely done. It's done so. Like, Jax is too far ahead. This Gal is a menace for sure. Ixtali Siege are very interesting. Wukong has just not been able to come online. Aatrox is 5.7k gold to Jax is 7.7. There's a 2000 gold difference already. 2 completed items. This is 1.5. Anti-heal already made. That's an AP Varus. So there you go. We're wondering where the AP would come from. The Diana Varus both looking very strong right now. Turtle is the name of the game for KOG because now they dare not look at a team fight. The problem is who's going to stop this guy, who's going to stop this guy from split pushing. Like, they literally have 2 split pushers this game. They have the Garen split pushing with this one. They need more people. You can't kill a Jax with 2 people. Or maybe you can. Flash Q? And he had to flash. We should can't kill him with 2 people.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Alice is going to end up the most damage probably at this point. Like, he's actually trying. Like, you can see Alice is actually making attempts. All the 3 kills he's had the kill participation. Now again, Puru, run away. This is not your fight to take. Taunt lands. Aatrox goes in. Wait, what? Okay, this is actually not a horrible fight. They get 1 kill back. They want to flash and slow people. Diana absolutely demolishes people, but he gets 1 more kill back.
Red team champion slain. Blue team
Just back. Morgana, just back. Garen's coming. Binding misses, flash lands, outplay button, there it is pressed. But a little too early.
Rampage.
What's K9 doing? Well, they got a couple of kills back and lost 3 in the process.
Blue team lost a turret.
I appreciate the attempt. They got some shutdowns. No, they didn't. Okay. Yeah, still a lost fight, but not as bad as we thought it would be. Oh, this could be a kill. Jax has no flash. I would call that out right now. Jax has no flash, bro. Just auto attack. God. Samurai, bro. Just
unstoppable.
Meanwhile, the Ezreal. Oh. No, why are you going after him? Go after the backline. No. Sorry, Sam. Looks like I'm short calling here, but like. Okay. You can take the knock up and fall. Why do you not want to follow up? They're all low. You just have to hit a fucking.
Red team champion slain.
Cool. At least they got the kill. Yeah. So Cubs team little over aggressive. I don't know what the hell Garen was doing there, but they got a kill back, which is good for them. Diana and so this time the jungle and top were carrying very hard. Last game was jungle and mid. You see the pattern, jungle is always carrying. And then 3 items completed, Hull Breaker on Garen and Jax. Like, who responds to the split pusher here? Aatrox can't deal with the Jax. Aatrox can maybe deal with the Garen, but who will deal with the other split pusher? This is a double split push composition. Pulling out some new meta tricks. I'm not going to lie. Nobody in India right now plays double split push because nobody in India knows how to play split push, point one. And half the people that do are only Baron laners. So mid laners playing split push, quite interesting to see. And now you can see right here.
Killing spree. Red team champion.
That's very bad for Jax.
Shut down.
That's a big shutdown that goes for the Jax. But they get Baron for it to wood. Steal! Oh, dude, there is an opportunity. Oh, he fucked up! He fucked up his stun. He has to walk ahead. Okay. Baron throws. Indians! Are we Indians? Binding laga rahe, Chomu. Sorry, never mind. They should dive this. You can dive them. Oh my god.
Red team champion slain. Blue team double kill. Killing spree. Shut down.
So basically they got Baron and they got aced. Okay. Looks like we have a longer game on our hands. I still think they're gonna win. But yeah. I mean, at this point, like, Jack's going aggressive. He wants this kill. KOG, he out. Oh, that's a good one.
Blue team champion slain.
I mean, it doesn't change the game at all. It's just delaying the inevitable. But that Baron call, imagine if KOG actually got the Baron. I don't know if you guys realized, but Wukong was right here. He was supposed to wall from here to here. He missed his wall, so he had to walk back all the way from here to go back and steal. But that time he came, the Cub just took it. So now, SG Legacy realized, you know what guys, too much time passed. Let's play back again. Having said that though, okay, Aatrox versus Jax. Anti-heal has not been built yet. And again, I feel that's my problem. You're not building anti-heal. Oh! How did that binding land? Oh my god, why is he I have no idea how that binding landed between 3 people. But regardless though, like, they are able to get the split pusher somehow. And I'm not going to lie, right? You finish 3 items on Aatrox. You can't kill him because he'll just overheal everything. You need anti-heal to be built it finally. Oh, Hawks wants that kill. Ignite, outplay button is gonna get pressed. Pew! Oh, nice Sonya. Has he flash? It annoys me a little to see that flash could have come a lot sooner. A lot of things would have happened a lot sooner. Really didn't. Regardless though, you know, what it does is delay the game a little bit. Who's getting fed on KOG's team? 11k on the Wukong. 10k again on the Aatrox. So 3k behind. 11k on the Ezreal. 14k on the Diana. 13k. This is still a massive goal diff. There is no ult on the Garen, mind you. And again, I feel he won't die. That's the problem. Okay. I have no idea what is happening here. They're going to end the game. While they're fighting right here to kill a Galio, this is gone. And now they just walk into the entirety of SG Legacy in an attempt to kill the Galio, which they got him finally, but at what cost?
Blue team champion slain. Blue team champion
Man, SG is trying so
Red
hard.
team double kill.
That's it, GG.
Shut down.
Yeah, it's a GG right here. Oh my god.
Blue team aced.
There you have it. Well played again, Bhishi Legacy. Would have been a much faster victory, but they decided to give us some more airtime by trying to, throw at Baron. They got the ace, but K9 and KOG were not able to capitalize much. Have to give attempts to Puru. I think he played really, really well here. It's the same Apna K9 Puru, I don't know, but Puru played really well here. On this side, this time I think it was Cub's show. I think Edis and Cub stole the show here. Played really, really well. Hinks just had a very bad game. From getting soloed to just getting completely butchered. K9, Samurai and Puru just completely could not do anything in the bot lane. They had the Galio and the Varus. They could not get kills. They lost kills. So the fact that your top, generally what happens when your top is losing or your bot is losing, on the other side you compensate with some kills. So Hinks is like, you know what guys, I'm dying. Life is sad. But, at least I'm winning on the other side. But then they weren't even winning on the other side. They were losing on the other side too. That's when you know that a team is completely getting screwed. And yeah, I mean the damage output you can see right here. Hawks with Jack's highest damage. Cub did really well too. SG Legacy guys looking like a winning team. Not a winning, looking like a winning contenders team in the sense like they're looking at the people who might just win it all. And really well played. I do feel bad for KOG. I think they definitely have the potential to beat these teams. It's just the practice, the coordination, the communication. At this day, SG Legacy was just the better team. Camille was banned, Galio was not. It allowed the Galio to be picked another time. So, yeah, that's about it. Anyways, guys, that was it. Name that champion. I've said it's Brom. I don't care who the other person thinks it is. But regardless though, thank you so much for tuning in. There will be more matches that will be live streamed, not by me or by me, depending on who's available. But for now, SG Legacy is the first team to reach the semi-finals of the tournament. So there are other great teams who have yet to play. GOLK, GOLK, the team with Sub and Vivek is there. There's Exeros with our boy Doofy and Zaptor. There's TGT Esports, our team who have yet to play quarterfinals. So there are good teams who are still waiting to finish the quarterfinal matches. But one of the better teams, or maybe the best team, has already booked a slot in semifinals, and SG Legacy is the first one. Kudos to them. Super well played. Definitely the team to beat, I feel, along with Golk, I would say, in the tournament. So really, really fun. So I hope you guys had fun watching the game as well. It's good to cast after a while as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys for another stream. Until then, take care and have a nice night. Bye bye.